2 tonight with the Cobra E Racing Series with the Cup guys coming to you from the Indianapolis, the Oval tonight. Was informed earlier tonight that this is our first time racing Indianapolis as a league. The prior 2 visits we had coming in where we ran the Roval part. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Coming off that Xfinity race was very exciting at the end of the race, but we're gonna be bringing you the Cup guys now, and I want to just welcome my special guest tonight, driver of the Xfinity, the number 10. The 10. What the heck? What is that? What are you, Braves? Is that a Chevrolet down there?
Oh, it's a Chevrolet down there.
Yeah. So the number 10 Chevrolet, Derek Cope, president of the Derek Cope fan club. He's going to be my special guest in the booth and my IRR tonight. So, welcome aboard, buddy.
Thank you. It's great to be here. So, expect a great race, and just drove the Xfinity race. I will say, I felt like these Cup cars are a little easier to drive. I don't know what it is. Just drove 5 laps out there in the Cup car. What it's going to take tonight, you got to have somebody who can master turns 1 and 3. Got to be able to set the car going in there. Pretty much go full throttle out of 2 and 4. So in those corners, go full throttle. Got to be able to set that car going into 1 and 3. If you can roll that corner, easily win that race. So it's going to be fun tonight. We'll see what happens. Qualified, it looks like 9th, so top 10 start. So let's get some good action going tonight.
Yeah, and I also want to mention tonight is... Oh, 1 second here. Tonight is our 200th race here tonight, right now. This Cup race is our 200th race for Cobra. So it's kind of a milestone moment tonight. So super excited we got this far. We were privileged to be able to run 200 races in this league, and I'm hoping we're going to be able to pull off 200 more. So, but yeah, I just want to throw it out there. It's a big milestone for Cobra tonight. So. And I believe you've been probably part of it, Braves, haven't you, from the beginning? Were you in season 1?
I think I joined I think I ran part of season 1.
Okay, but you came full-time season 2 then.
Ran Cup full-time season 2. What are we in, season 4 right now?
Right, yep.
So ran full-time Cup, went to Xfinity, ran trucks, and now I'm pretty much full-time Xfinity. So kind of like where I'm at right now. It's fun just to kind of run with those guys, good group of guys, and have a lot of fun. But, don't get me wrong, I like running with these guys too.
Yeah, so basically we can kind of pretty much say you're one of the originals. But yeah, like I said, super happy, super stoked that you've been part of it for the last 4 seasons, and you're able to actually drive in the 200th race tonight here. So. Wish you luck with all that, but I think we believe. Are we sitting yet? The timer ain't going yet, is it, Braves?
Right now we are in the loading screen, so we're about to go green here.
Okay,
line up on the inside, and kind of know right when we're going to be fast.
All right, so I'm going to load up real quick here.
All right, well, we are going racing, guys, so here we go. Gonna be a lot of fun tonight.
So before we get too into it, once I join, I'm gonna take a quick minute, run through the field. Like I said, we're missing my normal partner, broadcaster Clay, and I know he always does a fantastic job with driver intros there. But I don't have enough wind in my sails to be able to do what he does. So we're changing it up. We're gonna wing it tonight. We've been winging it tonight a little bit. But I'm gonna run through the field quick once I get in, just to show where everybody's in and who's all in the race, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the race as it goes on. So like I said, as I joined in, looks like our pole sitter is the number 12 of Elite Precision, the number 8 of JCR Clashin'. The 24 of Private Patton driving that Chevy Camaro for Long Live the Sauce Motorsports. Number 2 of Terrell the Phantom. Starting 5th was 18th of Cyberon Bionic 84, the 9th of Long Live the Sauce. Starting out driving the 17th is Cyogenic, the number 51 of Sharp. Past Champions Hall of Fame provisional. I believe this is his second to last eligibility to run his provisionals this year. Then we go into our co-host and in-race reporter, the number 43 of Derek Cope, followed by the 48 of Freedom Flyer, the 88 of Meat Wagon, the 37 piloted by Fire Slayer, the 47 hot seat in the number GTRBD hot seat in the number 47 tonight for Venom, followed by the 3 of GTR Taddy, the 20 of Mike G, the 34 of Chudy, hot seat in the 34 car for Black Bear Racing, the 19 of Pico Gator, the 11 of Jojo, and we're back to our leader. So, yeah, as we are, like I said, as I'm riding along with Elite Precision, how's it feeling so far out there?
So right now, I've already lost about 6 spots, but I will say, car's a little loose, especially going into 1 and 3. As soon as we get these tires heated up, I feel like this car is going to tighten up a lot. I feel like you'll see that with a lot of these drivers in this race. But until that happens, it's going to be tough. Pretty treacherous first few laps as I keep on falling through the field right now. So I'm just going to try to hang on, wait till the first pit stop, and see how this thing handles.
Yeah, and as we go back up to the front here, we do have a new leader, the 24 of Private Patton. Y'all just heard from Private Patton a little bit ago. He was our other guest broadcaster in the Xfinity race. Private Patton did a great job tonight. He come in, did very informational. Like I said, I just want to thank him again if he sees the broadcast. Thank you again, Private Patton, for being there for us tonight. And yeah, he's our race leader, followed by the 12 of Elite Precision, followed by the number 2, I believe, of Terrell. So that's your top 3, but as of right now, the Patton and Elite have put a little bit of a distance on, but followed by Terrell, Sio, and the number 8. If I forgot who's driving that 8 already, Clashing. I should not forget that, but it is.
For Mike G, as he got very loose. I don't know what happened on exit, but great save. Lost a few spots, but he's back in 14th right now. So you're going to start seeing that also. These cars, they're going to get tight in the center of the corner as I go by Taddy for 15th. But they're going to start getting tighter in the middle of the corner, but they're going to be pretty loose on exit. So you're starting to see that here early in this run.
Yeah, and it looks like we got a group of what, I want to say, I'm just winging it here, a group of 10. Then we got a little bit of a distance and a second group. So, but it looks like that second group is led by, let me see here once I get around to it.
Looks like it's a blue car, possibly.
Yeah.
Don't know who it is. But it's pretty much one group now. That second group, I think it's Fire Slayer leading that. Possibly. And drafting really plays a factor here just because you got such long straightaways.
Yep, I believe that. Yep, you're right. That is Fire Slayer leading in that 37. He's driving that Maxwell House scheme tonight. That doesn't get shown very often here. Guys don't usually drive that car too much, but it's usually the Energizer Bunny paint scheme. So that's what kind of threw me off on that. Trying to figure out who that was.
Yeah, kind of change it up, give his sponsors a different look at. So trying to promote different brands. Gotta love it. All right. Right now, it looks like you got MIDI groups now. Kind of by myself right now. Now I've got the GTRs getting ready to go by me. Taddy and Beatty.
Yeah, we're riding around here with the 48 of Freedom Flyer. Freedom Flyer was actually my pick tonight. Every week we do admin picks, and it's pretty unique how I'll do my picks. I just I always try to stay away from the obvious. and I just kind of basically look at the guy's been running good, and I just kind of pretty much eeny, meeny, miny, moe it. So sometimes I get guys will ask me how I pick, how I do, and it's like, there really is no. It's just putting my finger down on the paper, and it's like throwing a dart at it.
Well, looks like it might be a good pick. And, if you want to go ahead and ride with him right now, where's he running? I think he's probably around 6 or 7 right now.
And we do have our first casualty the other night. The 34 Chewy has retired from the race. So I don't know if that was a planned thing, if he was just basically starting and parking, or if something happened. But he was hot seating that car tonight, but he is retired already. So tough break for the 34 and captain of Black Bear of Chewy. Let's try to get back up.
Probably just trying to get a feel of the Cup car. Probably still a little tired from the Xfinity race. So he was pretty competitive in that race. Ran up near the front.
Yeah, speaking of double duties, we got a couple guys. Obviously, you're pulling double duty. We have GTR Beatty in here pulling double duty, and also, off the top of my head, Picola Gator is running double duty tonight. And I think that's about it. If I come across somebody, I'll mention it. But Long Live the Sauce.
Yep.
So he also is running back-to-back races. So we got a few guys running double duty here tonight. So
something you're seeing with these cars right now is, compared to the Xfinity cars, I feel like those cars were tightening up a lot during the long run. This car is doing the exact opposite. Drives a lot different, more horsepower, starting to loosen up a lot. So definitely ready for the first pit stop. I think everybody's going to have to pit in this stage. So we're going to see what I'm going to make mine. And I am running 17th right now, but just kind of try to keep my nose clean at the moment. That's all you can really do.
So can you
short pit?
Can you tell me how many laps we do have left, or how many laps the stage was originally?
Well, it's a 24-lap stage right now. We've got 13 to go in this thing, coming up to the line. So, and this car is just wicked loose right now. Got to get into the pits and do something. And it looks like, I don't know, do we have anybody in the pits, or is that just somebody who's already out of the race?
I believe that's Chewy.
The great news is, everybody on the track, everybody is guaranteed not to finish last tonight, which is amazing. Because Chewy will hold that down.
So I'm back up front here with the leader. It looks like the 12 of Elite Precision is back to being your leader. He just got that lead back just a couple laps back ago from Sayo. So kind of looks like between the 17, the 12, and the 24 here in the last 5 laps or so, they've all just basically been swapping lead back and forth. So right now, as we see it, it's a 3-horse race, and then you got a group of a big pack. I shouldn't say how many. I don't know, 7, 8 cars that makes up that second group of cars. And it looks like that is
pit stops.
And it looks like that's led by the 51 of Sharp. So he might be able to see if he can drive up in there and be able to hook up to that draft and make it a 4-car field up front. But like as Braves has said, it looks like we got green flag pit stop starting.
Here we go. Want to make sure that car is more on the track. I feel like mine is just going just too loose. We're going to go up on the wedge a little bit. And went down on the tire pressures. So we'll see if this car can stick into the track a little more. It's all over the place right now. Still early, though.
So it looks like the 11 of JoJo was on pit road. I'm trying to catch who else is coming off pit road. I see the 88 of Meat Wagon entering pit road. As it looks like JoJo is going to try to hang on to that lead lap. But he is going to lose it to those top 3 cars. So he's going to be 1 lap down. But he is going to have the fresher tires, obviously, well, as for now, because yet the top 3 cars got him pit.
I feel like strategy could play a big timing as far as pitting. I expect everybody to pit here shortly, and there we go. Everybody keeping it clean, entering the pits. But it's going to be all about that pit stop. I feel like if you could pit maybe a lap or two before everybody else, there's not going to be a lot of fall off.
Yeah, we got guys. We got guys signaling coming in. Yep, guys coming off. That was JCR Clashing that came off with JoJo just a lap or so ago.
Got to be careful not to stay out here too long. I'm currently running 17th, and I am flying by these guys still out there. So everybody's still out there on the track. They are losing valuable time against guys who have already pitted. So just something to keep in mind when we get later in this race.
A little bit of contact there between the 12 and the 24, but they're able to keep it straight. As I believe the 12 does hit pit road as the 24 and the 17 stay out. I believe they're probably going to go around one more time.
And most everybody at this point has unlapped themselves. So if you're staying out, I don't know why you're doing that right now. You need to go ahead, get into the pits, get those fresh tires so you can stay in the race. There's no advantage doing that now. There we go, going by Cybron to, looks like he's in third right now. One of those guys staying on the track. So, and it's possible the guys that stay out there, they probably try to be a little faster later in this run. And go.
Oh, I got the camera on our leader, and he's staying out another time around, both him and the 17. So they must have some sort of strategy brewing here.
I will say, if you want to make it to the end, you would have to save 4 laps of fuel. And definitely have plenty of time that you can do that. I just don't know if that's a really heads-up strategy this early in the race. I'm talking 4 laps of gas. I don't know if that's a strategy. Looks like a lot of people are not pitting right now. I just feel like you're losing way too much time staying out there. Because I'm about to unlap myself right now. The real battle for the lead looks like, if we can go up a little bit, it's going to be that group that's heading into turn 2 right now. That's going to be your real battle. Especially as we get closer to the end of the stage. Well, one of the good things about these long runs right now, it gives you a chance to work on the car. You kind of have a feel of what it's going to do. It gives you more time. You just can't really judge your car in these short runs. There we go. Car's gripping the track a lot better now. Especially with this little wedge adjustment. Might have a little more speed. Try to get up in that top 10 and see a little more of the pack.
So yeah, riding with the 24 of Private Patton yet, along with the 17 of Sio. And I believe that's their first and second. I don't think they have not come down pit road yet.
Just losing way too much time out there right now. As somebody like myself, not one of the quicker cars on the track, I am chasing them down in a heartbeat. Just don't know what the plan is.
How many laps we got? They go.
Yeah, let's take a look. I think we are coming to about 7 to go in the stage. Well, the leader's going to have 7 to go. Let's take a look just to verify that. No, the leader's got 6 to go. Uh-oh. A little contact there between Taddy and the 24. Looks like Taddy got that apron right there. That's okay.
Yep, no harm, no foul.
And We'll go by Taddy for 16th. So should be a good little battle. Go up, get the block down, and get back on the gas.
Thanks everybody joining in YouTube land. Hamilton and Jose, thanks for joining in or your comments. Hamilton saying he's going with the 24 tonight. And Jose is asking, are you referring to Mike G? If so, let's see if we can get to him quick. I believe he's running. There he is.
I think Mike G, last time I saw, he's running. Is he in the top 10 right now? Here goes Patton Pitton. So, again, not really sure what that strategy is going to do, but you could definitely make a charge late in the race.
Yeah, you got the number. You got the number 2, the number 47. Also joining Patton on pit road.
Yeah, looks like the 17. Patton's actually lost the lead. It looks like the 17 got that lead. And they're signaling from their pit stop, so I will go up high on them. And me and Taddy will get our laps back, so good job there. Now the question is, those two cars that just pitted, where are they going to end up afterwards? I think they're probably going to be right outside the top 10. I think they lost a lot of time, but the question is, how much time can they make up late in the run? They're going to probably have about 8 laps, about 5 to 8 laps fresher tires than a lot of these guys.
I'm not sure if they took 4 or not. The 17 is coming off already.
Yeah, maybe that was part of their strategy, but again,
he's going to come right out in front of the 12 of Elite Precision. But if he, I don't know if I'm not sure if he has enough steam.
Still, now if you take 2 tires, you're just playing defense the whole time, and you've already lost all that track position. So, definitely don't think it was a good move, but get it out of your system early. If you're going to try something different, do it early in the race. All right. 24, it looks like, is back out in front, so he definitely did the 2 tire strategy. So let's see what happens. I've been over here criticizing that strategy, but you know, maybe it'll actually work. I feel like you got battles all over the racetrack right now. Doesn't matter where you're at, you got some racing going on, which keeps it fun and entertaining.
So we must be on the last lap?
I don't think so.
One to go. Lap 23 of 24, if that's right.
Yeah, I think that we got 2 to go right now. About to enter the final lap. 24 looks like he's pretty far ahead of everybody according to the track map.
Right, 24 is checked out on these guys as the 12 goes underneath the 17 for that second spot. Followed by the number 8 of Clashin.
So something I noticed during the Xfinity race, when I went up on that tape in the pits, you're going to see a lot of these guys trying to push the limits, especially on the tape. That car definitely handles a lot better. So let's see what a lot of these drivers do when they enter pit road. Don't want to go too high on it. We
Yeah.
got somebody spinning. We got somebody spinning on the backstretch. The 24's around.
Oh, no.
I wonder if he blew a tire out. Something to definitely take a look at. He was pushing those tires. 24, what a heartbreak. Private Patton going to have to come from the back all the way to the front. Question is, can he do it? He's got plenty of time. We go green, probably about 53, 54 laps left, but definitely kills the chance for any stage points.
So, yeah, we're going to...
Yikes.
So I believe Elite Precision was your stage winner. Then followed by Sile. JCR Clashing. 4th was Sauce. 5th was Slayer. 6th was Sharp. 7th was Meatwagon. 8th, JoJo. 9th, Cyber. And your top 10, rounding out your top 10 is Mike G.
There he goes. A stage point just handed to him as a gift. So definitely got to be in the right place at the right time. That's why you always got to drive these races every lap as hard as you could possibly.
Here we go. We're getting that green flag here for stage 2. It looks like the 11 of JoJo, if he forgot to pit or whatever, but he pulled down to the inside wall.
Maybe forgot to pit. 48's up in the wall too.
So as they try to get out of the rest of the guys' way, they're going to fall to the back. That's going to open up as the 12 is your leader, followed by the 17.
Definitely a huge mistake. So definitely got to be more aware of that next time they go in and pit. Oh my goodness. Just watching points bleed out of their hands.
Running that third spot is the 8 of Clashing, followed by the 37 of Fire Slayer, running 18 of Cyber, followed by the 9 of Sauce. That's the group of cars I see in that camera shot. I believe the 88 of Cyber Meatwagon is right there, along with Sharp and Mike G. So as you can see, we can started this second stage. First stage overall went by pretty well. No big, but we got a car, I believe, spinning on the back chute, unless that is my internet lagging. But it looked like the number 3 was spinning around. I don't know if that was legit or not.
JoJo ran out of gas, just so you know, Butters.
So JoJo ran out of gas. Got it. Break.
Heartbreak, because that's going to put you a lap down.
Is that Brink in here with me? That just gave me that info. My man.
Like a little company. Too.
Hey, you know me. I run out of things to talk about real fast.
Hey, I will tell you this. Each time I drive by, I will be waving to you up in the booth.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure watching you out there.
Yeah.
Enjoying that Sunoco car, too.
There we go. Yeah, look at that Sunoco car, up to 9th. Car's gripping pretty well right now. There's RS.
I suppose you ain't got no invites to get in the race, though, do you?
Do you need to leave and come back? I can get you.
Yeah, I'd like to. If you want, I can get you in here quick. It's early enough.
I'm in the race. I'm watching.
Are you in the broadcast?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so you did have invite. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know what you meant.
Okay, we're good then.
All right. Should I try to pass RS Meatwagon? Of course.
I'd appreciate
So
it.
try to throw a little block, and here comes good old Cope. Thank you, RS. He'll try to get him behind me, get that draft, but he will back off and follow me.
It was actually a pretty textbook move. I got it on my screen. I don't know what Butters was watching. But, yeah, it's pretty textbook right there. Slingshot. And it's nice to do it at a place like this because the slowdown is so great from turns that it really allows guys who are good at finessing these turns that extra boost. And when you're in a draft like Hope just was, that slingshot is super productive.
Super productive, and it's all about handling here. Handling and drafting. That's what it takes.
I don't know if you looking Butters, but the front pack's starting to break up a little bit.
Yep, I'm moving back up front now.
Zio's throwing a block. I don't know if they were just drafting or if that was an attempted pass there from the leaders.
There we go. Well, that was pretty quick in the
So
first
we must have had
stage.
something happen, Elite, huh? Something happened there?
I don't know, but he's backing
He's
up.
back? Yeah.
And I was about to say that. He's not that quick right now. And one of the
Freedom
guys you got to
Flyers
watch
coming
out
of
for
the pits.
coming up to the front right now is Mike G. So he's starting to have a little speed.
You know, it's kind of nice to see that 18 car up front. Cyber Bionics having a pretty good run here, and he just tucked away in 4th place behind Fireslayer.
Yeah,
Fireslayer
for sure.
also having a good run.
Yeah, they both have had so far they put themselves together a couple nice, couple good runs here. Like you said, strong starts to their races for sure.
Speaking of Sterling Marlin, because during that Sunoco car, Fireslayer's got the Maxwell House colors on, so.
Yeah, I mentioned it a little earlier before you got in. I couldn't figure out who was leading that second pack in the first stage, and I finally got to him, and I'm like, oh boy, that's Slayer in that 37. He's actually driving, he's so used to everybody racing that 37 Energizer scheme that I had a hard time figuring out who was actually driving that. But yeah, that's cool.
Nice
He's running.
to see a different one.
Right. It was kind of cool to see that blue Maxwell House out there.
Don't forget about Mike G, by the way, who's in 5th, but those top two are just pulling away.
Yeah, Mike G quietly moving up. Same thing, another guy to keep an eye on. He's been back. I feel like we can't get away from each other. Taddy, he's in the top 10 now, so good for him. You're battling for 16th at the age of stage 1.
I don't know if she was coming out of the pits or something happened to him, but he was slow on the backstretch. Cyogenic, though, maintaining that lead. I was going to pick Elite, by the way. I was like, I'll pick him until he stops winning.
And you know what just possibly dawned on me? A lot of these guys may be trying to make it on field. So, a little bit of a cushion this time. At first, probably weren't going to be able to do it, but that's probably what the 12's trying to do right now. So, we'll see if that strategy pays off with people.
How many laps you got left?
Right now, looks like coming to the line, we're going to have 14 laps left, but gotta think some drivers are going to probably push the field thing. Never been my thing. Try to go as hard as I can every lap. Now we got to start thinking about pit stops here in the next few laps. Anybody going to pit, or who's going to try to make it? I'm going to go ahead and play my hand. I will not be trying to save gas. Going as hard as I can.
Let's see, it's a 160 lap race, so you're running 80 laps total?
Yeah, 80 laps. So
your fuel run, so stage 3 is going to be about. Might have to save the lap, right? No,
probably 34. So you're looking at it's going to be just one stop if we stay green.
Yeah. Okay. I forget what a cup fuel run is here. Is it 20 laps?
20 laps. So we got people trying to save right now.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at a stream, and there's definitely guys that are going to try, or there are guys that are going to save. So
yeah, I'm gonna try to find one of those streams. Who you got?
It's never
Butters?
been.
I
my
got
strategy.
sauces up.
Okay.
Yes, the way Sauce just kind of rolled over. I mean, Cyber K Bionic, he just rolled over. Definitely saving.
I believe Taddy's got one up. Slayer's got one up. Number 3 I caught. I just grabbed Sauce's stream.
Yeah, Sauce is 100% just trying to see what they can do.
I mean, the top 5, 6 are not saving. Top 7, that's where you are, Cope.
Mm-hmm. Not saving. Going as hard as I can, I will probably just only take 2 when I go in. So we'll see.
Well, the 3 is signaling up ahead, so he's going to be pitting.
It's one of the hardest tracks to save at. I mean, such long straightaways.
No, Jose WRX Mike, you missed him. He ran the Xfinity race. Oh, you guys
pitting.
out?
Here comes the 24. Oh. He's also pitting. Mike G's on pit road.
WRX Mike is racing tonight?
No, that was Mike G, I said.
No, I was just commenting a guy questioning on the YouTube the stream.
So, now these guys have roughly 5 laps of fuel left and they're pitting. So they weren't saving. Those guys anyway weren't saving, and they're
and I'm
stage and half. Here comes Fire Slayer.
There we go.
The 8's coming off pit lane. That's JCR Clash. Remember, he moved over rides. I'm sure you talked about that. But he's just coming off pit lane, back straight away. That was Private Patton.
Hey, something to do. Watch what other people do. So I'm going to try the 2-tire strategy. I feel like there's not really anything to lose right now.
Hope you're pit lane too, getting his 2 tires. As you
2
heard
tires.
live here.
And I'm going to pull off. See how it works out. Try to get some stage points for a championship race I'm not even a part of. But, definitely.
Team points though, man. We're getting those team points. We need all of them tonight.
Like we're coming down to 9, if I'm correct.
I think we're well under that, but I don't know.
8?
Probably 8 right now, I think. Let me take a look.
Very well be. I'm sure the 9 car is on cruise control, so.
Well, 8 to go. The leader is now they have 8 to go.
Okay. So as we're cycling through green pit stops here, I'm going to need your assistant to get me who is actually leading this thing.
Looks like the 17 is leading, so...
Okay.
Cyogenic, I think that's who it is in the 17, so he's leading this thing. Fire Slayer, he's about to go by me. I'm pretty sure he took 4 when we just went into the pits, so he'll probably fly by me, but I will put up a fight. See what happened. Somebody about to come out of the pits right now, which looks like, is that Cyber coming out? Yep, so if he was trying to save, kind of threw that out the window. Got the 2, looks like he may be going in. And here we go.
Let's see how these guys manage to navigate here guys coming out the pit for the number 17. Looks like they all got around him clean.
I think what we're seeing now are guys that were going to attempt to make it and finding out they're not going to be able to. So just kind of throwing in the white flag, surrendering to that strategy right now. And me and Slayer going in the one. There we go. Let him go. I just got lapped by Cyogenic.
So 17 still our leader.
Yeah, I would be stunned if he could make it. I feel like he's going a little too fast right now. So we got 5 to go right now. I'll tell you, if that 17 does make it, it's going to trap quite a few people a lap down. I'm running 10th. I'm the first car a lap down, so...
I'm trying to figure out where this is leaving the 9 car and the 19 car in this whole strategy, because I don't know if those two have come down yet or not either.
I think they're full-blown going for it. So let the 24 go.
I can't believe the 17 is able to save while leading this entire time.
I don't think, yeah, unless he's calling his shot, I think he's going into the pits now.
Basically, everyone ahead of the 37 is not pitted yet, I think. I don't know if there's another car up there that's a lap down or ahead of him, but...
Yeah, 17's coming up. Yep.
Now, he did get a few good laps there drafting with the 18, so it still helps him for this if everybody else is still pitting.
Patton lagging a little. This car on 2 tires. Wicked, just loose. Alright, so let's see where the 17 ends up whenever he gets out of the pits.
So Sauce is your race leader.
Means he hasn't pit yet, obviously.
Right. Like I said, that's
but
what I was
there's a
wondering.
lot more cars ahead of him than were ahead of Sayo. So he doesn't have nearly as much of the field to lap down as Sayo did.
Now, if he is able to make it, sets him up well for the start of stage 3. So, see how that works out.
2 to go.
We can throw that strategy out the window here, coming up in stage 3. And you know how much I would, just kind of as a competitor, like to take a stage point away from Private Patent. He is lagging all over the place. Good night.
Yeah, I just switched to you. I see that rubber banding.
Like he's just shaking his ass right in my face. But you know what? Gotta get by him. Then I can do the same to him. Here we go. Let's see how Sauce is doing. Don't know if he has anybody a lap down at the moment.
Let's
Possible.
see. The 2 might be a lap down behind him. Can't see if there's much else. I don't know who else might be behind him there.
It looks like, I would say with as much as he's slowed down, he's definitely going to make it. He's coming out of 4 right now to make it.
I mean, good on him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a little bit of that throttle work, a little bit of that shifter work, and you can do it. But it's surprising that not more names were up to do it.
I can tell you the 12 probably took a stab at it.
The winner stage 1 was Sauce. Second was Meat Wagon. Third was Picola. Fourth, Elite. Fifth, come home with Cyogenic. That's your top 5. We'll catch the next 5 here if we get the right.
Looks like JoJo ran out of gas. He's trying to pit here to end. So he has to pit again, or it might be a penalty. What'd you get there, Kopi? Oh, you got Clash in the 6th, Mike G in 7th, 8th went to Fire Slayer, 9th, Cyber Bionic, Private Pat in 10th, and as you heard, Cope got 11th.
Now we're going to see what everybody actually has. So you got a lot of quick cars, middle of the pack. You got Sharp back there. You got Patton. You got Cyber K.
Honestly, yeah, the 8th through 11th was all up or near the top 5 a short while ago.
Now let's see how much speed.
Oh, JoJo's not getting his lap back. He's going to be the one caught a lap down. Just the only one. Tossing Clashing, leading them to the bricks one more time.
Here we go. Third and final stage, guys. For our 200th race here at Cobra E-Racing Series. As the number 9 of Sauce leads him down in.
Pretty calm and collected restart here.
10. So it looks like we're looking at 27 laps. So yeah, we're gonna see if, like I said, traditional third stage, if these guys are gonna behave, or if they're gonna like start to let the horses out, and let's see how much competitiveness we get with guys with patience and stuff.
Yeah, 27 laps remaining when they hit the stripe that time.
So riding around here with that 12, it looks like our pole sitter has made his way up to back to that third spot as of right now.
There's no saving 7 laps of fuel here, and I'm sure 7 laps of tires. So.
No, if somebody pulls that off, that's
not happening.
It's not happening.
But our guy's gonna slow it to 28 lap stage. They're gonna pit 14 to go, 15 to go. Maybe they'll hold off to 13 to go. That's gonna matter.
Oh, you got the whole field under a blanket right now.
There you go. Take that draft.
So number
Cope in the rear of the field.
So the 8 of JCR Clash is your race leader right now. As the 12 and the 17 battle it out for second and third, they're running side by side with number 9 of Long Live the Sauce running in that 4 spot. Yeah, he made a power move there going down into the...
Now watch it Slayer, because Sauce drifted up a little bit entry of that turn. I don't know if he's fighting a handling problem, but look for Slayer. He'll take advantage of that if he does it again.
You see these guys dicing back and forth there. These guys up front, I believe they're trying to break the draft. You get that leader and the second place car. They're swapping back and forth from wall to apron. So they're already trying to get any advantage they can here in this last run.
You know, that really... Ooh, someone hit the wall off, too.
24 is down low.
Well, nobody goes around, but a couple guys do bounce off the wall. I was going to say, like, it doesn't really pay here to try to shake the draft like that because, for one, it's all how you're entering the corner anyway. All right? And two, if there's 3 cars behind you and you go low, well, there's 3 cars drafting behind you, so they're going to be faster. What are you shaking off?
Well, I think that's what me and BD were trying to do in the Xfinity race.
Uh-huh.
Because I think it was Ken that kept on trying to break the draft like that. So you decide to stay together.
Yeah, just stay together, and you'll end up getting next to him at some point.
So as the 24 here makes a move under the 37, I think he's going to get that position. He's going to get some help there from the 88 of Meat Wagon.
Another guy wide off turn 2. I don't know if that was Mike G or Fire Slayer, but somebody was real low.
Yeah, Mike G, the 20 car, is right in front of these two guys of Slayer and Patton.
Doss caught back up to the lead 4 too.
So yeah, that's Mike G running in that 5th spot.
Look at Elite go all the way to the pit wall. Again, and then Clashing goes with them, so that sort of does help out Elite. But if those 3 guys just stayed against the outside wall while Elite did that, they would probably power past him at some point. And I think that comes down a lot to the game manipulation as well.
Telling you, same thing. Still got good racing all over the track. Very exciting.
I'll be right back. I have to join back into the race.
You got her.
And who's our leader right now, Butters?
That would be the 12 of Elite Precision.
I think he's been the quickest car here today.
But we got to run. We got almost 4 wide coming down for the across the line. And just like that, Sauce has got the lead. We got a push by the 20 of Mike G. That puts the 12 in the 3rd spot with 8 of Clash and 17 of Sio. So after just that front stretch run, totally shuffled that whole line there. That was a hell of a move there by Long Live Sauce as the number 20 pushes him down inside to take it 3 wide and to be able to clear those guys before turn 4. So it drops the 12 back to the 4th spot, but it puts the 24 of Private Patton right back there. So he's running in that top 5 now. Followed by Jojo is a lap down, but then followed by the 88 of Meat Wagon.
We haven't talked about clean air, clean air, clean air. You're behind somebody going into the corner, it will tighten up that nose and just push you up the track. That's what it takes.
That's the other thing I was mentioning with them snaking the draft. Like, keep that guy with your air behind him. Like, don't give him that clean air. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Somebody tell me and help me understand why snaking here in Indy is even that important. I don't believe it is. I don't think it's doing the leader any good.
No, I agree. 100% agree. I'll tell you this, I don't know what just happened to this car, but I'm coming, guys.
All right. Let's get the long run set up on the Sunoco machine.
So the more you tighten this car up, it'll definitely help out in the long runs, and got a lot of help. I think that is Gator behind me. So,
all right, I am back in the race finally, by the way.
Got it.
So Sauce is your leader. I missed a bit, huh?
Yep, he made a hell of a move. He had a big push by the 20.
I'll tell you, just anybody who wants to win 200 Cobra race more than Sauce, I haven't met him.
Right, this would be just...
I don't think anybody wants it more than Sauce in this race right now.
Has he ever won a cup race?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right? I'm not... Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he's won. but he's just being a 200th. He'd like to have him being associated with that. His name associated with that for sure.
See, now in this case, Clatchin got help from Mike G. Now, even though Mike G can't continue, well, maybe he can actually. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue to go with him. But that time, Mike G did push the 8 down. So maybe that's the benefit. Maybe that's why you're snaking. You're blocking the lower lane from even being a passable lane. Seems like a lot of effort, though.
There we go. I feel like the second pack, we are gaining on the front pack.
See, now I don't get this. I guess maybe he's backing off now. But Elite almost went 3 wide with Sauce and Mike G, and I didn't get her. But now he backed off, got behind Mike G. I know why he wanted to do it, because now he's stuck. But that was smart to back off. Now his teammate kind of left him down there. There's the snake. Slithering down the straightaway.
Question is, when do we start making pit stops? It's coming.
Well, it's either you're going to split the stage or you're
let
going to
the
go all the
Fire
way
Slayer
and take...
get together.
Is a 2-tire stop or just fuel even possible? There goes the 11 in the wall.
Fire Slayer was losing control and got into me, but it's all good. He didn't mean to do it. Damn, that sucks.
Well, you still got a nice 4-car draft here you're going to be in.
Mm-hmm.
5, actually. So, sit there, make your move. If I can be your spotter for a second. For sure, we have these 2 large packs now. There's about 5-6 cars up front, 5 cars behind them. Oh, I thought they were going to stay in line, and then Fire Slayer made the move on the 48. Put the 48 in the wall, too.
Yeah, it's 48. I think his handling's gone. Like early in the run, he's got a lot of speed, but that car is all over the place.
Yeah, the 17 and the 18 now gets into him.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the 51 off turn 2 wall. And he's sideways.
Yeah,
did he take out the 48? He did.
He's flipping.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is what I'm always afraid of with Indy. I was surprised we had as many cautions as we did in the Xfinity race, because even with some basic spins that would be called, here they hadn't been. So
88 of Elite Wagon is in a pit road.
Yeah, I will be pitting next lap if...
Is this splitting it? Are you splitting it here?
Let me see. I mean, it's close enough, but... Actually, I'm not pitting. There's still 16 to go. I think that's way too early.
Yeah, it's been 10 laps on a 27-lap
like
run.
You're going to have too much tire fall off at the end. I think it's way too
Now,
early.
if you do pit a lap ahead of the guys in front of you, you won't pass them. And they won't pass you necessarily on the way back.
No, 100%. It's just a matter of when that's going to happen. I think within the next 2 laps maybe, but that would be more splitting it. But Mike G, I like the strategy. Go for it. Because he'll probably be the leader once this all cycles through.
A couple guys are getting kind of loose back there.
Well, the 20 Mike G is coming off pit road, so he's made his pit stop.
Well, there goes Cope passing 1, maybe 2 cars into turn number 1. You got Fire Slayer caught up high, so here comes Derek Cope now, back to the front of this pack. Oh, a little out of shape, though, out of turn 1.
It's okay.
He's gripping that wheel, ladies and gentlemen. White knuckling it.
But I will tell you this, I'm about to be freight train.
Yeah.
I might even get past on the bottom, too. 18's going to give me some room. This car definitely loose. Taddy's going to pit. Good move on his part. I'll be going in this time around.
Don't forget to signal. Good job, though. Hey, good job, Cyber Bionic, now making a move on Fire Slayer. He's going to get to the lead of that pack.
I'm going to tell you, these guys stay out. Must try to signal kind of late. These guys
Clashing is signaling up ahead of y'all. So Sauce, after all that, was able to stay in third. Elite is in second, but Sayo is your leader, and he has a bit of a lead here. He has a bit of a Jeff Gordon-style lead on the next couple guys.
Dominating. Just dominating. Greatest NASCAR driver of all time, Jeff Gordon.
It just looks like he's trying to keep it to a certain 4-second length, and that's it. Here goes Clashing down the pit straight. The only of the leaders to do so right now.
I'll tell you this, if I didn't speed down pit road, that was a perfect pit stop. I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh, you think you did speed?
Pretty sure I did. But we'll see. I mean, I cut that thing down to first gear as quick as I could. No, I did not speed.
Excellent
Perfect pit
news.
stop.
Good news out of the Sunoco pits.
Did not speed. Woo! There we go. It's been a little fun tonight. Being in the booth. Have to do this again sometime.
I don't know where you're at, Butters, but I'm 37 and the 18 because they're kind of the battle behind the leaders.
Yep.
And they're not pitting. Oh, here, no, I stand corrected. Here comes the 37. Fire Slayer is pitting. The 18 did not. In fact, some guys behind Slayer did not. Who did? Oh, the 19 came down pit lane. That's Picola. So did, I think, Sharp. Yes, Sharp did as well.
A lot of people are pitting right now.
And Sharp's got some damage, remember, because he got in a little bit of an incident. Kind of on his own. .48 and the 24 have hooked up. Teammates.
Yeah, there's a pile of cars coming down now. The 9. The 24. The 51's coming out. The 37's coming out. Who's we got as our race leader?
17, probably.
Oh, 17 and 12 are coming down. So that's gonna...
Keep an eye on them. Clashing's getting around these guys just coming off pit lane. There's Sauce. Let's see if he gets around Sauce into turn 2. That's pretty much the battle. Sauce with a great pit exit, by the way. But he's not going to make it in front of the 8. Good job out of Sauce on that pit. I'm trying to take a look at the stream. Sorry, bud. Oh, Cope, yeah, what do you got for laps to go?
Let's take a look. Let me make this turn 3. It's like, I'm into the wall hard. I'm around.
Oh, no. God, I should have asked you.
Great run going. I apologize, team.
Okay, it is what it is.
Dang. Probably had about a 7th, 8th place car. Dang it.
Sorry if I distracted you with that question.
I was flipping through and then woo. It's all good. I apologize to the guys, but it's been fun. I am going to hang around here till the finish. Never know, caution could come out.
Yeah, let's hope.
Hey, here's Beatty. I'm still going to pat.
You had quite a run there going there, Cope, though.
I appreciate it.
And let us know, perhaps, when you know how many laps to go.
It was...
boy.
Had a good run going, but had a good run. All right, well, the 20 kind of, as I guessed, would end up being the leader. But I just have a feeling they're going to freight train him.
we'll see. He's still snaking that 17. And this was all because he pit like considerably earlier than those guys.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. But, I mean, he's going to feel the fall off at the end of that run. There's no way. I would predict that he slips back to at least, I would say probably 5th or 6th.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, he's getting passed now by Sio in the front straight. Well, maybe not. Sio couldn't snag the pass, but off of turn 1, he's going to get low. Oh, a little contact, but drive off. Here comes Clash and possibly next.
I feel like I'm driving an ARCA car around here.
But we're on lap 73 of 80. Down.
So the question is, that pack of 12, 9, and 24, are you going to grab these first 3 guys yet? They don't have enough time, which I think they are. Oh yeah, they're coming.
Well, they're going to catch Mike G, unfortunately for him. He's probably not going to hold on to this podium here. Still hoping a magical caution comes out here at the end. Just for my own selfish team's sake. But
20 lets the 12 go, so he's down up to 4th. Riding along here with Mike G.
Yeah, he's just losing spot after spot.
Yep, here comes Sauce. Yep.
And then Patton will be right behind him. In fact, he'll probably lose it in this corner.
Now, can those guys get back to the 17?
Oh, that's going to separate Patton from Sauce there. Not being able to get around Mike G as quickly. Oh, Sauce is banged off the turn 3 corner.
Uh-oh. What do you think will happen if we get a caution here, folks? I mean, that's something we know that happens in a lot of these races. Yeah, late race cautions. Is it possible we see somebody in the back stay out and try to sneak up and win one of these things?
Crazier things have happened. Man, Patton just slammed. It looked like he slammed right into the back of the 20. But the 20 didn't seem to react, so it's probably just lag.
Oh, I'm sure if something like that happens, I'm assuming someone would stay out. That's a given.
Oh, 9 throwing a block on Mike G. Mike G kind of double moved him there. And Mike G goes high in the corner number 3, but can he clear him? Boss is going to clear the 20. Well, at least they're going side by side here for 4th place. The top 3 are kind of gone. Here goes the 24. Can he get around Mike G? At this point, I'm sure their tires are much closer together, so I don't think the disadvantage is there for the 20 anymore, but just a few laps ago, boy, what a difference.
Now I'm playing a little game. Can I stay on the lead lap? Can your in-race reporter get a lead lap finish? Kind of betting against myself.
Amazing considering where you were not that long ago.
Yeah. Gosh.
Coming to 3 to go though, Butters.
3 to go.
Coming up when they hit the line.
Three to go, folks. Looks like the 17 has pretty much checked himself out of this one.
Oh yeah, that Fastenal forward is quite fast here. And he played the strategy right. He didn't screw up his pit, you know, and he didn't take too long to pit or pit too early. He did everything right.
Yeah, these guys are pretty much riding it out 17 to 12 in your the 8 car so far. So the guys getting the podium pretty much. If I'm a bet man, I think they could. Might be an outside shot, someone catching the 8. Those guys behind, but. I think 17 and 12 are pretty comfortable right now. Can Sauce get to that 8 of clashing? Definitely gonna be. I think it's gonna be interesting here. I think.
Yeah, I don't think you're hanging on to that lead lap there, buddy.
Definitely tried.
Valiant effort. Jojo too. I'm not sure he's going to hang on to it. I don't know what happened to him, but he's off back here now too. I'll be back. Sorry, I know the race is ending. I gotta
Yeah, no worries. We'll call her down. Must be on the last lap.
Yep, and here we go. Cyogenic wins here at Indianapolis.
There you have it, folks. There's your race winner. The number 17 Ford Mustang of Cyogenic finished second. By the number 12 of Elite Precision coming home 8th. And that Chevy Camaro is JCR Clashing. Followed by the number 9 of Long Live the Sauce, 5th, Private Patton, 6th, Mike G, 7th, Cyber, 8th, Fire Slayer, 9th is P. Cola, and coming home in 10th is the number 3 Chevy Camaro of Aqua Teddy.
And we'll go ahead and get a little bit deeper into the field. Looks like the 11th right here is going to go to Sharp 24. 12th is Terrell the Phantom. 13th, Freedom Flyer 863. BD comes home 14th, and your last car on the lead lap is Meat Wagon. 16th, Derek Cope 10. Joseph 17th, and Chewy with the start and park effort tonight, making no effort here on the track, will finish 18th.
There you have it, guys. If I'm thinking of this correct, did we go caution free?
We went caution free. With a car in the air, too, down the back straight.
Right.
Don't know who that was.
All I can say is great job tonight. Hi, everybody. We had a very entertaining race, a caution-free race. And like I said, these guys put on one hell of a show. We're going to be waiting here to see... I didn't catch who's fastest lap.
My guess would be Elite. I mean, he was. I don't think anybody ran faster than
Elite.
that.
If no one's left, they show an Elite with the fastest lap. So
we've had people leave, but I'm still pretty sure it was Sam.
Yeah. So we're gonna wait. These guys all know the drill. They make it in top 3, they'll be jumping in. They all know the process. If no one shows up, I guess that makes my night done even quicker broadcasting. But yeah, if Cope, stick around here. We'll get you involved here on some. Right. If you have any questions for part of the interview process with our first and second and third place guys so far. So. Do we have everybody in here? I've seen a couple guys.
I want to say it's just the top 3 that's going to be joining us,
right?
From what I hear. And I'm pretty sure they're all in here. Let's take a look.
So we can start out with Clash, and you're in here, right?
Yep, I got you.
Hey, all right, Clash. Okay, we're gonna start with our third place car tonight, the number 8 of JCR Clashing. Congratulations, buddy. Pretty much had a top front car all race, I believe. Tell me how'd your night go, man? Tell me about it.
Yeah, it went all right. Had a good car, top 5 for sure, probably. Stage 1 is split in half because I didn't really want to stay out, take no tires. I don't think my right rear would have made it if I took no tires. Stage 2, I think a few guys did fuel mileage, which didn't really affect much. Still finished like 5th or 6th in stage. And then stage 3, I made some adjustments to try to keep up with the 17 on long run. I had some short run speed to keep up, but after like 10 laps, the 17 just had so much drive off, and the drag was the only thing even keeping me near him. So I tightened up my car, and it didn't like that, and it was still crazy loose in the long run. And I think the 17 hit the wall too, and I creamed him, and that just made it so much worse. I was hanging on. I'm lucky to even finish top 3 tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Braves, you got anything for question for Clash?
All right. So what type of adjustments did you make to keep up with the track? Because I was out there running. Of course, we were not together on the track because I was a little farther back. But what type of adjustments did you make to keep up with the track?
I was trying to just mainly tighten the car up center off. After 10 laps, I could not control the car. The car was doing whatever it wanted. I was a passenger. I hit the 20. Luckily the 20 didn't spin. I hit the 9 on entry a few times. My car was just horrible. It was a rough night for me.
Kind of felt like that in the same boat being out there. It just seemed like just had to tighten it up. I felt like I went up like pretty much a whole random wedge. So gotta do what you gotta do.
For me, I even ran a low, like a tight, like slider, and it was still crazy loose center off. I don't know if it was the track or just the way I drove the track.
It depends. I mean, it all depends on your line, but yeah, most definitely getting off that corner, being in the center, just almost have to set up that entry perfectly. And definitely congrats on that third place finish tonight.
All right, thank you, and congrats to the 17 on the win. He had by far one of the, at least, probably the best car, but we'll give him top 2 because I don't know if the 12 had anything for him at the end.
Well, there you have it. There's your third place winner of JCR Clash, and now we're going to move on to the second place car, the number 12 Ford Mustang of Elite Precision. Elite, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, there he is. Elite, congratulations, buddy. Another podium for you. Tell me about your night. How did you feel? Were you confident all night? Did the car respond to what you were putting to it? Tell me a little bit about it.
Loose as hell in stage 1 before those pit stops. Tighten it up, and it was just too tight to start off the run. And then, the car felt perfect on that last run, but I was still losing time somehow. It's like Silo had his tires. It's like his tires wasn't even wearing. Meanwhile, mine was. Man, I was hitting my marks and everything. The car was rotating, wasn't loose, wasn't tight, and he was still gapping me. So I don't know what to say about that. But congrats to Sayo though. 200 Cobra win. Congrats to him. So yeah, I could have stayed with him, but before that last round of green flag stops, I got held up by Mike G. Kind of threw a block on me, and after I got past him, Sayo was pretty much gone. Try to make some time up on coming off the pit road, but that didn't, and that was that.
Cope, you got anything for Elite?
So I think you're one of the guys. First of all, congrats on the second place. Felt like you were kind of the class of the field tonight. Now, I will say it looked like you played the fuel mileage game at the end of stage 2 or during stage 2. How did that set you up for stage 3? Looks like you possibly started on the front row at the end of stage 3 or at the beginning of stage 3. Did that help out towards the end of the race?
I thought I wasn't going to be able to save any. I mean, I was putting in neutral and everything, and was backing off. I was running like 54s and 55s and was barely saving anything, but I just saved enough to make it to the end um and started on the second roll in the last stage. So yeah, I just wanted to start on one of the first two rolls to start off stage on the final stage because I didn't want to be back there. So that's why I try to play the field game in that stage.
Worked out well for you tonight, and also congrats on the quickest lap because it looks like we did confirm you ran the quickest lap. So congrats on that too. Racking up the points, and just keep on keeping on.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
There you have it, guys. Here's your second place finisher, the number 12 of Elite Precision. Now we're going to go on to our winner, the number 17 Ford Mustang of Sayo. Congratulations, Sayo. Another strong car here tonight. Tell me what you were doing different to set yourself apart from the rest of the guys.
I can't really say I was doing anything too different. With the way that the pack is, it's kind of hard to judge who really has the fastest car until after pit stops. Me and Elite were just riding that last stage, but once I saw that JCR and whoever else was up there, they started losing their handle late in the run. I tried to make my way to the front of the pack so I can try to build a gap. I tried to break the draft one time and hit the wall, caused JCR some time, but the second time I tried it, I got away, was able to build a little gap, maintain that gap in the pit stops, and not having someone in my draft was the difference. I needed to break away and win comfortably at the end. Passing Mike G was a little scary, but I was able to slice him up and get the lead to win the race.
Perfect. Colt, got anything for your race winner tonight?
I want to say congrats on the win. How many wins does that give you for the season?
This is my third of the year.
There you go. So congrats again, racking up the points. How do you think this win sets you up for the playoffs coming up? Gives you a lot of momentum coming up?
Yeah, but the way me and Elite are just going back and forth each week, he can just win next week. He can win 4 in a row, just from who he is. And I could be, down in the dumps with inconsistency. But yeah, we'll just have to see. I come to every race thinking I can win, and I'll keep doing it.
Well, awesome. Well, congrats on the win. Keep up the good work, and get at it again next week.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, congratulations to all three of you guys again tonight. Put on a good show. Like I said, excellent race for Cobra's 200th race tonight. So, like I said, we went caution-free. We had some good battles out there, so couldn't ask for anything better than for a 200th race than what we had tonight. And just like I said, I'm going to congratulate all three of you guys again for having a superb race and putting on a good show. So, but I think we're gonna cut this off. We're gonna have, like I said, everybody, don't forget to check out the trucks. They're gonna be hitting the dirt from Eldora here. You'll find them over on the Snake Pit channel, the home of the Travis Tyson All Out Truck Series. Brink and Sasha should be bringing you the action, and I will possibly be doing some in-race reporting. So once again, congratulations on our race winners, all our podium finishers tonight in both Xfinity and Cup. Join us next week as we come to you from Kentucky. And till then, you guys have a safe and great weekend, and we'll see you all next Friday. On behalf of Cope, you still there?
I'm still here.
Cope,
Everybody.
thanks for joining me in the booth tonight. And yeah.
Thank you for having me. It's been fun. Good race, everyone. And we'll see everybody again next week.
And next week we should be back to normal as far as broadcaster Clay will be back in the booth joining with me. So Next week we're going to have the normal broadcast crew up and maybe any other guest that wants to join us. Cope, you're always welcome. Give us a shout
Yes.
whenever you want to do this. You'll always be welcome up here. So, but until then, like I said, guys, have a good weekend. Be safe out there, and I will see you next Friday.
Here we go.